Okay, I believe we are live. So, hello, Jen. How are you?
I'm great. How are you, Kylie?
Good, good. I don't think I've ever been so excited about a release. I've been thinking back this morning. When was the last time I was that excited? Probably when Savvy was first launched.
Yes.
But that was a while ago, and yeah, this has really got me excited. It's got me excited probably for the wrong reasons, maybe. I don't have
Vanity's sake.
yes, I'm 50 this year, and I don't really have any pain or joint issues or anything else whatsoever. But I am turning 50, and
Yes.
I wish I'd started a lot of this earlier. But I've never really been too concerned. As I said in my group, I was more concerned 10 years ago about staying out of hospital and staying well for my girls. But that's the past, and now all of a sudden I'm looking in the mirror and going, okay. And I've always not wanted to alter myself in any way. I just wanted to look the best I can look. Niche has been a big part of my, people saying, you look so good, what are you doing?
And so I'm right.
Yeah. But I've things aren't quite, they're a little looser than they used to be. And
Kylie, you're silly. You look beautiful. Your skin is so smooth. Anyway.
I'm loving the Savvy liquid foundation. It's very good. Now that I learned how to apply it properly,
yes.
The brush, I love the brush. It's amazing. So but collagen could not come soon enough. And I've been watching our friends in Malaysia that got it a while ago and seeing all their amazing results and just hanging tight because like anything Young Living do, their quality is superior.
Second to none.
Yeah, they're sourcing everything. So, and I knew a little bit about what collagen does, but I didn't understand the different types and how they work with our body. But just starting, so what is collagen?
Okay, so collagen in general, first let me say I'm excited as well because I love collagen. I've been taking collagen for many years because yes, for vanity's sake, but I'm like you, I don't have the joint issues and that sort of thing, but collagen just does so much in our body. So basically it is about 30% of the protein within our body, which makes it the most abundant structural protein that we actually have within our body. So this is a big deal, right? We want to make sure we're supporting the things that occur within our body because age, it happens to all of us, right? It is a blessing, not a curse. I'm a big advocate of growing older. Not everybody has that benefit, but things don't function as well. So from our 20s, we do actually start to lose our collagen production. The quality is not the same anymore. By the time you reach about 40, about 30% of your collagen is gone. And by the time you hit your magic 50, about half of it is gone.
Right.
So I think that shows that, okay, adding in a supportive supplement can be really beneficial. And I'm a big fan of supplementation. You don't have to take everything in the world, right? But I think that filling up some of the gaps or knowing what can actually support your body naturally is really important. So I want to point out a few things that collagen does besides make beautiful skin. It does. And I suppose to that point, collagen helps to give us that plump, full skin. And that's a big thing as we age. As you said, things start to sag a little bit because the collagen and that elasticity is gone, So if we can help to support that, why not, right?
Yeah.
And, it helps with the fine lines and the wrinkles and all of that and can give you glowing skin. All of that is brilliant, but we also want to make sure we're allowing collagen and supporting collagen to do its other jobs, right? So it has a lot of functions within the body. What I like to describe it as is like a glue that sort of helps to things stick together. So it creates like the scaffolding as such, which gives the body structure and support and strength, so that way, again, we're not a sagging mess, right?
Yeah.
So I like to, me, I'm a big fat green. So outside of just the beautiful faces, yes, let's think about what are some of the other things that happen as we age. So, I won't go into specifics for compliance, but I will point out a couple of things that collagen does, okay? So with this, it helps to replace dead skin cells. So this is really important, if you have a cut or a wound or whatever, that's important. It helps with that tissue regeneration, right? It helps with scars. So scars are actually made up of collagen. And you think, oh, I don't want any scarring. hello frankincense, right? But it's the collagen that's actually knitting those tissues, those torn tissues back together. So that's an important thing, right? We need that to happen.
So that's why we heal so much better when we're younger.
Correct, exactly, a huge part of that. And do you know the other benefit, like with blue, like talking about that, you probably won't be able to see so much, I don't know, that's probably not very clear, but on the back it does show that there is zinc in there, and zinc is a huge part of wound healing as well. And per little shot you get 13 grams, which isn't a small amount, right? So that's great for your skin, for mood, emotional well-being, but also to help with that tissue repair, which is good. It also helps to strengthen the cells in the artery wall. So this is important when you think about it, in that, you know, your blood pumps every heartbeat. You've got this big whoosh of blood going through your arteries. Well, collagen actually helps to strengthen those artery walls so it can withstand that pressure. So I think that's something, again, as we age, we've got to be mindful of, you know, it's just like a car. Our body doesn't function like it does when it's a brand new body or a brand new car. So if you can support all those processes, you're going to be 10 steps ahead, right? So this is where we want to look at the different types of collagen within the body, right?
Oh, you just frozen up there for a sec. It might be my end, Jen. I've got you back.
But 90% of it. So that's a really big part, okay? And this is something I like to point out because I think it's quite fascinating. So gram for gram, type 1 collagen is stronger than steel. Crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, super strong. It's amazing. And so that's what's going to help to give the structure to the skin and the bones and to the teeth and connective tissue and tendons, and again, our fibrous cartilage. As we age, that stuff breaks down. But it also helps to form our corneas. So, you know, our eyes, that's pretty important. And then again, those blood vessel walls. So I think you can see that, yes, collagen is beneficial to your skin, but it's not only important for that, it's actually very necessary to our overall health and well-being and the functioning of our body.
Right.
Does that all make sense?
Yeah, definitely. It's a little bit like, you know, I suppose from the age of 32, you know, everything like our hormones and our body doesn't produce like it used to. So at times we need that little help and assistance, don't we?
Exactly right. Exactly. And, you know, relatively, I still think, Kylie, 50, I still think that's young. Do you know, in the scheme of things, yes, but you're right. Even when it comes to hormones, I'm 38, I don't have children. If I were, I'm geriatric for that, right? Because our bodies do break down a lot in this sort of time frame. Things just, we don't function the same anymore.
No.
So if we're looking at a type of collagen to really support our body overall, again, all of those different things that I mentioned type 1 works with, type 1 collagen is where it's at, because again, that's 90% of your collagen intake. So that's a really big deal. And again, it's quite literally a building block for your skin. So again, maybe you don't have joint issues and blood pressure issues and whatever, but you want to look beautiful. Awesome, great. Type 1 is what we want to go for, okay? Now, type 2 collagen is what is going to cushion the joints and then provide protection, especially at like the long bone. So here or in our thigh bones, it kind of gives a little cushioning at the end of those into the joint there. And that's why so many different types of collagen products are known for supporting healthy joints. But remember, yes, that's type 2 specifically, that's their job, but even type 1 is going to help with all of that at the same time, okay? And then type 3 collagen is the second most abundant type of collagen within the body, just behind type 1. So it's pretty much found along the same places that type 1 is found. So again, your bones and your teeth and your skin, your connective tissues, your tendons, all of those fun things. And then again, it's going to help support skin at the same time. So does that sort of make it clear the different types of collagen?
It does. So the type 1 comes from marine collagen.
Yeah, so there's a couple different places. So bovine, so beef derived, and then marine collagen are the 2 places really that you get type 1. So bovine is both type 1 and type 3, but marine is type 1, like solely. So you're getting a good hit of type 1 collagen in the marine collagen, yes. And it's like chicken, really, that is the only type 2. And I don't think I've ever seen, like as a practitioner, I don't think I've ever seen a chicken collagen out there.
No, I think that's this.
Drink your bone broth.
Yeah, the bone broth. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Okay,
yes.
So, and what I love about the company that Young Living has actually partnered with to produce or supply our marine collagen, they're from France, and they actually have, there's a lot of non-government bodies that look after quality. So one is Marine Stewardship Council. We've also got the Marine Conservation Alliance and the Friends of the Sea. And I've actually got certification from all of those.
Amazing.
It is absolutely amazing. And they actually use sustainable fishing. So it's wild caught and some farmed, but it's aquaculture that's sustainable.
Yes.
And the quality is A1, a little bit like our seed to seal. It's so important.
And it's something to point out, you know, while there is farm fish in our Bloom collagen, we're not pumping antibiotics and all that stuff. So while we think farmed fish is the enemy, our farmed fish is a little bit different than, you know, farmed fish to get some salmon on your table, that sort of thing. It's totally different, right? Yeah. And you're exactly right that the company that we partner with, they also have very high standards, exactly like you said. Their sort of similarity would be that seed to seal. So, you know, we're very confident. And, you know, Young Living is not going to partner with someone that's dodgy or isn't putting up good quality, right? And that's really where it's at. So a lot of people will choose marine collagen over bovine, let's say, because maybe you're vegetarian, right? So you don't want to have beef derived collagen, and that's totally fine. The point though to make is that like this stuff tastes amazing. And like, you know me, Kylie, it took me probably 3 weeks to even try the Ningxia in my initial starter kit because I like water. Maybe a couple times a year I'll have some peppermint tea. Yeah. And I like Ningxia. So when corporate was kind enough to send me this, I was like, well, I don't know how I'm going to roll with this thing, but it's actually really, really yummy. And it doesn't have the fish taste because what happens with the marine collagen is it comes from the scales, well, the skin and the scales as such. And so what they do is they hydrolyze it. So the oils are taken out, like the fish oil is taken out. So it's not like you're chugging this down and you're drinking like a fish oil capsule. Yep. It's not how it tastes at all. So you're getting all the benefit, but without that icky, fishy taste as such.
Right, because nobody likes the fishy taste. But it's got our gorgeous essential oils in it, which obviously will make it taste better, but also are helping with the assimilation of it into our cells and our body as well.
Exactly right. So we know all of our supplements have essential oils to make whatever supplement it is more bioavailable. That's the same thing when it comes to the collagen, but we also have this synergistic proprietary combination. So what our researchers found is that citrus oils being chucked into collagen doesn't really impact the collagen. And then Bloom also has some jasmine green tea in there. And they said, well, that doesn't really impact the collagen either. But what they found is that by having both in there, they work synergistically and actually help to boost the collagen activity. And so that's what makes Bloom so special is we've got both of those components in there to synergistically boost up the collagen activity. So it's almost like collagen on steroids as such. Yeah,
that's amazing. And because, you know, a lot of people, you would know coming through your door as a practitioner, gut health is such a big thing. And so a lot of people take supplements that aren't bioavailable and they've got a poor digestive system and their body's just not even utilizing it. They're just throwing their money out the car window, right?
Correct. Yeah. And that's when I talk about supplementation, I tend to tell people like the gold standard for supplements is liquid because your gut doesn't have to break it down. It's already broken down. All it has to do is absorb the nutrients. And then we come to the powders like, let's say, MegaCal. You mix it with water, it becomes a liquid. And then we've got our capsule form. So this is great because, again, it's in that liquid form. Even if your gut's messed up, this is going to help with it.
Yeah.
But we don't have to worry about breaking it down. It's already broken down for you, which is great. And you know me, I love protein. I'm a big fan of protein for mental health. You know, we need that for our own mental health outside of muscles and all that as well. And you're getting 10 grams of protein in one shot of this as well. So that's very good also for people who might be vegetarian and might not necessarily be getting as much of their protein content. At least you're getting a good chunk of that in there as well.
Yeah. And the wolfberry is such a great source of protein as well, which is great. And I know you talk about amino acids, and I've seen the impact that's had in my house, and how wonderful that's been for moods too, which has been awesome. Thank you very much for that. I can always thank you. Very grateful for that. And also it's also got CoQ10.
Yes.
And for me, for anybody, you know, I learned through doing my own research that anybody who's on thyroid medication, that is just a no-brainer. You need that every single day. But even if you're not, that is like the battery to our cells for energy.
Correct.
So it's another added bonus too.
Powerhouse antioxidant. Again, yes, great for your energy. People who tend to have migraines and headaches, we often will supplement that with CoQ10 as well. So, you know, you are getting a lot of stuff within here, which is great. I think it genuinely is a great product. You know me, I'm always very vocal of what I like and what I don't like. So for me to say I like it means I actually do genuinely like this product. It's an awesome, awesome product. Really delicious, mixed with Ningxia Red. Side note, just
okay, I'll give it a go. I can't wait tomorrow. With the and of course antioxidants in themselves. I mean, antioxidants is antioxidization, anti-aging. Like, so if you want to look youthful, you want to look the best you can, you need more antioxidants. So you would be, for somebody, a non-practitioner like me, Bloom Collagen drink is our collagen and antioxidant supplement.
Yes. Yeah. And then chuck in some Ningxia and you're
never stop my Ningxia. There's like the added benefits in Ningxia. That's a non-negotiable.
No-brainer. Exactly.
Yeah, definitely. So, you know, a lot of people will be like a lot of my age group, and I know a lot of my mum's friends, they've spent a lot of money on skincare from the outside. So, you know, a lot of these products say they help boost collagen and all the rest of it, but they're only working to a certain layer.
Topically.
Topically. So topically is great, and we've got our beautiful Bloom skincare range and our art range. So there's a lot that we can help with topically, and also what you and I both love about it, none of it's going to disrupt our hormones. We've got beautiful products that aren't going to cause harm, which is very important. But beauty from the inside is something that, what you're saying, from the age of 30 upwards is 20. Okay.
So young, it starts to decrease.
She's nearly 18, so we won't let her listen.
But imagine, I mean, I know a lot of you guys have used the Bloom skincare products and seen such a huge difference, right? Yes. So imagine now what actually supporting your insides is going to do, right? Because as a practitioner, even if you don't come to me for skin issues or whatever, I'm looking at your skin because it tells me a story, right? It helps to tell me, hey, are you having stuff down here? Probably your hormones are out of whack, you know? Are you getting a lot of stuff around here? We've got to look at your gut health. We have to, if we want healthy skin, we have to work on the inside 100%. Otherwise, you're kind of always swimming against the flow, you know, swimming upstream as such. You're always going to be on the back foot. So pairing the Bloom skincare products with the Bloom collagen, you're going to knock it out of the park. But it's not overnight, right?
No. So we'll talk about that in a second. But the one thing, the vanity thing that comes up a lot is they're looking after, doing a lot for their face. And a lot of people have had some extra help in other ways that maybe they want to move away from the injections and that sort of thing now.
Yes.
But their skin on their arms, you know, they show the aging in other parts of their body. Yes. So this is where the beauty from the inside, our whole body's being impacted.
So right. Yeah, exactly. And especially women, our chest, right? We actually, the décolletage is what generally will give away because the skin is so thin, you know, compared.
Sun damage galore, but Clariderm Daily, I've been working on my Clariderm Daily.
Yes.
The collagen's got to be part 2 of that. So, you know, I'm up for the challenge.
And your mineral essence, right? Get some extra zinc in there and all the things.
Yep. That's it, my not so nice tasting happiness in my bottle.
You know what? This would probably disguise the taste of that because, again, it's got the wolfberry in there, it's got jasmine green tea, it's got the citrus oils in there. Like, it's quite a nice taste, but it's strong enough that I bet it would actually cover.
Okay.
Maybe try it.
I will certainly be letting you know about that. I do have my mineral essence. People always ask, how do you take it? And people go, oh, I put it in my niche, and I'm thinking, I love
you ruined it.
That. So I put my shots in a warm shot glass of water down the hatch, and then my niche is a chaser. So that's how I. So with
chasing is the best.
Yeah. So with your shot of this per day, is there a time of the day that you should be having it?
Look, generally they say a couple hours away from food or before bed, like on an empty stomach.
Right.
However, if you're someone who is going to forget before bed, just take it whenever.
Whenever, yep.
Yeah. Again, it's like sulfurzyme, how they say have it an hour away from food. Nobody remembers that. Like, let's be real. So getting it into you, you're going to have a 10 times better effect than forgetting it here and there, right?
I love that.
So I wouldn't stress on that part of it so much.
I'll have mine with my Life 9 then.
Perfect. Yep, exactly right.
Awesome.
Yep.
So you were speaking in your wonderful video that we got to see the other day on YL Ignites about it being best to be a 90-day program before you go into a maintenance. Now,
correct.
Your background being a personal trainer before your other wonderful achievements, but I was just speaking to Lou today and we were talking about it's like if you go to the gym every day for 3 months, all of a sudden you're looking and feeling great and you go, you know, right, I'm right now, I don't need this anymore, and sit on the couch. You're going to actually start undoing
backwards.
So not once a day for 90 days to notice that real difference.
Yes.
And then a maintenance dose, depending on your age.
So what we say is that if you're 30 or older, then you need to take it every single day for 90 days to get that maximum benefit occurring. And then you can just take it every other day, so 3 to 4 times a week for that maintenance. Then you won't have to take it every day. If you're less than 30, then you can just start on that every other day and keep up that sort of every other day. You don't have to take it every day because collagen hasn't decreased as much as those of us who are a little bit older.
Yes, okay. And if we're buying it, of course, in the 30 packs for those in Australia, we're just looking at slightly over $6 a day. I mean, I'd be prepared to give away my takeaway coffee, which I know I should give away anyway, for that. Like
for skin health as well. Yeah.
It's about prioritizing things, isn't it, really? But
exactly.
This is something.
And the fact that we have the option to buy it in a 30 pack rather than the 10 pack is good, right? Yes. And so that way going forward, when you're on the every other day, you're only going to have to buy one of those every other month. And then, you know, you're going to gain lots of points, cash them in for some frank or whatever your jam is, right?
So with so really for those that are Young Living members already, and if you're not, speak to the person who shared this video with you. You can buy the 30 packs for the first 3 months. That covers your 90 days, and then maybe just doing the 10 pack for the other months after that, if that suits you or whatever. But that's the best way to get started. And I know you and myself are going to be doing a little 90-day challenge in our teams.
Yes.
So the details go into our members group, or speak to the person that shared this with you. But in our group, they'll be taking a before photo within the month of April, and then you've got 90 days before your after photo, and everybody goes into the prize draw. So
so good.
Yeah, that's really exciting. So we're going to, you know, link arms and all do it together, and yeah, super exciting. So is there anything do you think we need to add or that we've missed on this, Jen?
Let me just have a quick little look. Or has there been any questions that have come up, Kylie, that maybe someone's got a question on?
I haven't clicked across to Facebook where we're zoomed in. Maybe Kim Della, can you see any questions that we need to answer? No, but you know what, we can get back. If anybody asks any questions, you and I chat and we can answer that between us. The information on the sustainability, and the company in France, I've got a great link on that I can share in our teams. So you can do a little bit of your own research there, because I, like you, Jen, I don't like to read something and take someone's word for it. I like to do a little bit of research, and sustainability is a big thing for me, because we want these products to be around for future generations. You know, we don't want to over tap our frankincense trees, or, you know, that not leaving it for future generations, I think is so important. So looking into that and reading all that information has been really put a smile on my face, because, you know, I really want this product for my own needs, but I also want to make sure that it aligns with all of my values and my ethics. So I'm very excited. It ticks all those boxes too.
There is one other quick thing I want to say about Bloom specifically, because, you know, again, green personalities, of course, we're going to research. In this, we get 10,000 milligrams of the collagen a day, of the marine collagen a day, just in one of these little shots. A lot of the other marine collagen supplements on the market, you'll get 1,500 to 2,000. I've only probably seen one that's about 5,000. So we're getting a massive hit with this. So again, if you're looking at, oh, but this other product, marine collagen, is cheaper, well, how many milligrams of the actual collagen peptides does it have? So that's something to keep in mind with that. And the other thing too, how we were talking about absorption, obviously the liquid being there is great, but also marine collagen has been shown to be absorbed 1.5 times faster than bovine collagen as well. So
and that's because of its small molecules. I've been reading up, it's 2,000 DA. I've got no idea what that means actually, Jen.
Yes.
But small molecule collagen that is good for absorption and assimilation.
Correct, exactly that, 2,000 Dalton. Yeah, exactly. Whatever that means in scientific terms, great.
It's tiny.
Sure, it sounds amazing.
Lots per acre, I reckon.
Something. Sure, it sounds fabulous.
So it's more available, it's more bioavailable because of our oils, and because
the oils and the green tea together.
Because of the fact it's a liquid, and because it's marine and the size of the molecules.
Correct.
So these are things that you need to take into account.
Think about
when you're maybe you've been taking another collagen supplement and you're comparing.
Yes, exactly right. Exactly.
Yay.
Yeah, lots of benefits. So if there's questions as we go, as you know, your team's there, just if you don't know, I'm sure you would, but if you don't know, I'm happy to answer any other questions. But yeah, thanks for having me in your group, guys.
Oh, no worries. And now Sydney's already got stock, and Perth shipment turned up yesterday, everybody. So we can start before Easter possibly. So yay.
Yes, just in time to, you know, sort out all that sugar, hot cross buns and chocolate, right?
Sure. And the other question I've had is people have been talking about you're bringing out my inner green. Yeah, there's a little bit of it in me, Kim, but and Jen's all green. So
totally.
but the little bottles, they're single serves, so this is why they do it that way. But we are going to have some fun ideas in both Jen and our groups about how to recycle, reuse those bottles, and be able to give samples of different products like Thieves Household Cleaner. So don't throw out your bottles. We're going to have, and of course we have a recycling station definitely here in Perth, but there is different ways. So we'll have lots of ideas about that too. And I love that the Bloom box, like all of our Bloom box, has colouring in on the inside. So isn't it?
Oh.
Isn't it got the
mine doesn't.
Black and white print? Oh, I saw a photo.
No,
it hasn't. Okay. But anyway, there is some. Oh, never mind.
Thank God, am I that blind?
Yeah, never mind. They're pretty boxes, so these ones here I've been saving for some kids, and kids have loved doing some making things out of them, and other people. So yeah, it's really lovely.
That's very cute. I did just see Jenny asked a question about. Let me just pull it up on the chat
about caffeine, because she doesn't drink green tea because of the caffeine. Now this is an extract, and I know it's not a large amount. Is there a caffeine content in this drink?
Let me see. No, it doesn't say, but what I will say is that I'm not a caffeine person either. Like a sip of coffee or something, literally my heart races. I've not had that at all with Bloom when I've had it. Same thing, like Zing doesn't give me that. So look, if you have a true allergy to it, then probably I would avoid it, because if you're taking something that you're allergic to, not intolerant to, but allergic to, then sure, I would probably avoid it. But if it's just a matter of, you know, limiting caffeine, if you can have chocolate, you know, I can put cacao powder in my smoothie, no problem.
Yes.
It's not such a large amount. I don't suspect that there would be an issue, but, you know, maybe it's something for you to try and see.
Yeah. Jen can come around and have a sip of wine if her lips tingle, will be good. She's good with coffee, with chocolate. So if you're good with chocolate.
I suspect it would be fine, to be fair. Yeah, it's not like you're getting this massive boom of caffeine, because again, you're going to have this before bed, right? So it's not designed to keep you awake or give you that buzz. It's not like that.
Oh, thank goodness.
Good question.
You're good with coffee, you're good with chocolate, you're good with this. So.
I would suspect so, yes.
Excellent. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate you as always. Always lovely chatting. I know we'll chat offline about all the other things in life, but thanks. Thanks so much.
Awesome. Jen. Thanks, guys. Have a beautiful day. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.